special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Brimstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play, looking to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Jerks past the defender. He's in the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown. Gamecocks.
The opening drive, and you catch the secondary in complete disarray. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. His second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
Looking right, this one caught. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they do the throw for the first down. And they will score! Touchdown, South Carolina! That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anaya Smith most recently. Go back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. It's Ware. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
So on third and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on fourth down.
And the Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He finds his tight end for the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The receiver grabs it, has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Stockton. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Toss play to the outside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long to the 45. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's a shotgun run call. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. He's keeping it. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for his big tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Wildcat look here. So trying to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good, light down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's rare. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab down the middle. It's rare. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. Pitch to the back. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
BAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. He keeps it on a design run. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
It's a fumble! Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. certainly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 14.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's Ware. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield. He misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And a fourth down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. If things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And the kickoff will be a return. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Signs the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He's going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the same runner's got it again. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The punter throws a pick. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind him to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him. He's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's reeled in. It's rare. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an outbound. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Design quarterback run. No stopping, just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. That's reeled in. It's rare. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Third down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Aggies! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Grinding away with their running game. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
There's a handoff. Ball comes loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's
on the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be...
Just standing there, gets hit again.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been...